the beat. Drop the beat.
This is Will Nunziata, and I'm thrilled to be speaking with my Brooklyn brother from another mother, DJ Iceman. DJ, you are an acclaimed.
Howdy, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing so much better now that I'm speaking with the acclaimed DJ, beatmaker, producer, label head, businessman, owner of Big Boss Records and Big Boss Entertainment. My friend, is there something you don't do?
Not really. I try to get it all done when I can.
I love it. Well, listen, I want to know first and foremost, DJ Iceman, where were you born? Well, I know where you were born, but I want our audience to know, where were you born and when did you realize that you wanted to be a part of the music industry?
I was born way back when, you can see by the gray hairs, many moons ago, in Brooklyn, New York. I was actually born at Coney Island Hospital, raised downtown Brooklyn, Fort Greene area. I've actually wanted to be in the music industry for the longest time. My uncle, AD, was a DJ. And I used to bug him all the time from the time I was 5. Teach me how to DJ, teach me how to DJ, blah, blah, blah. After a couple of years of this, he got tired of it. And on my 9th birthday, he had got a whole new DJ setup. So he gave me his old DJ setup. He gave me his, turntables, his mixer, a couple of records, taught me a couple of basics and just had me go at it. Mind you, this is 1982. So, the technology wasn't that. I didn't even have a mixer with a crossfader. He started out as a disco DJ. So my mixer had rotary knobs and all that stuff. So I learned how to mix before I learned how to scratch and cut and all that other stuff. But yeah. So
I love that, DJ. And obviously it takes not only someone who has an interest in music, but a specific interest in understanding and wanting to understand the underbelly of music, which is the heartbeat, the beat. It takes a specific mind and ear. I'm curious, was there a specific moment for you or moments where it was within that moment that you were like, oh my God, there's something about DJing and beat making specifically that I love?
It's a long thing. It's actually kind of in my blood. My grandfather was a jazz trumpeter and he played for Count Basie, Sarah Vaughan. I mean, he was basically a gig musician. His actual job, he worked for Con Edison for 35, 40 years. And, he did that on the side. So I was part of a very musical.
It was in your bone marrow.
And then after I got into DJing, of course, being in New York in the late 70s, early 80s, hip hop was coming about. So, my uncle used to drag me to the park jams and all the concerts and everything. So I saw that. Beat making and producing, I didn't get into until much later on in life. But I've just always loved music, had an ear for music, had an ear for rhythms and beats and stuff. And as soon as hip hop came along, I grew up literally with hip hop, so it's just one of those things, I was a B-boy, I rhymed a little bit. So I did a little bit of everything, but DJing was just my niche because I would go to the park jams and see how the DJs just really control the crowd with music, I mean, you can throw a record on and make them dance. You can throw a record on, make them sit down and calm down. You throw records on, make people fight. It was like being a puppet master. And
yeah, you're the host of your own party. And by the way, I just want to let our audience know we have a little bit of a Wi-Fi. There must be some storms going on both here in the Northeast and where you are in the Northwest. But you know what? Do you have some storms going on over there?
Yeah, it's rainy season over here, and we're starting to get some really big windstorms, so things are going to be popping
Me
in and out.
too. So we're
And
going to
I
blame
apologize
Mother
for that, but
Nature, but nothing
yeah,
stops two boys from Brooklyn, my friend. What I
not at
also
all.
love so much, DJ, Sarah Vaughan, by the way, my favorite singer of all time.
Nice,
Sassy,
nice.
the
Yes, very
divine
much so.
one. She is just the best, but you are the best. I want to know finally, I could speak with you forever. Well, first and foremost, I want to just let everyone know for more on the amazing DJ Iceman, you can read more about him right below this video. DJ, I'm curious to know, obviously these past 18 months have been tough for all humans, but especially artists. Two questions. One, what were you able to work on during this time that you're excited to release in the coming future? And then two, what are you most optimistic about as the world slowly but surely starts to open up again?
It's kind of funny because with me, I had actually retired from active DJing in 2017. And when I did that, I needed a creative outlet. So my friend was like, hey, listen, maybe you should get into making beats and doing production. Now, of course, growing up, within hip hop, you see all the greats, the DJ Premiers, the Dr. Dre's, Large Professors. And of course, in my mind, being such a fan, it was like, I don't think I can do it because I'll never be that good. And my friend was just like, you push me. Hey, listen, you can do this. Go ahead and get into it. So I started getting into beat making, and I've always been an introvert type of person anyway. So being in lockdown, I'm always in my room working on something anyway. So this actually, helped me, basically get my legs about me, just sitting up every day and just, doing and creating. Um, so in 2020, I did what most producers did and did the 30-day beat challenge, which in January, I put out a beat every day for 30 days. So coming up this next year, I didn't do it in 2021. I just started working on releases and stuff like that. But for 2022, I thought I'd up the ante a bit and do what I call the beat the quarter challenge. So if I'm releasing a beat every day, January, February, and March, the whole first quarter of the year, it's going to be a new beat every day with a video. So that's that's going to be the big thing for me this year.
Oh my gosh, DJ Iceman, well, listen, you've not only changed the game, but you continue to change it. And, frankly, I've been thinking about while researching you, all the young DJ Icemen out there, especially those maybe on Coney Island, someone to look up to who has basically carved their own path for themselves where there never was one. And you're an incredible inspiration. And I'm just so grateful that we're now connected and that you're on the Fenix app, where you're not only going to be able, obviously, to connect with the fans that you already have, but also fans and other artists around the world.
Yeah, and you know what? Once I started looking at this Phoenix app and started getting into it, it is one of the best things for artists and producers and DJs out there to actually get in touch with fans, make new fans. And this is really going to be a game changer, especially with all the new technology is implementing, the fact that you can create your own NFTs and things like that. Like this is really, really going to be something. So for all the young people out there, for all the artists out there, my number one thing is learn the business. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as we would love to sit up and create all day, as soon as you say, I want to make money at this, you become a business. So learn your business and, actually tap into something like Phoenix, just to, get a better foothold on what you're doing as a creator. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can put your videos on here, you can put your music on here. It's basically a one-stop hub for your fans. Get out and share that link and, get out there.
God bless you.
I'm actually so blessed to be a part of this, and I thank you, Will, for allowing me to be a part of this. From basically the ground floor, and I just see nothing but great things for this app. And I'm like I said, I'm happy to be here. So thank you.
Well, DJ Iceman, you're making me tear up, my brother from Brooklyn, but it's because you are such a light. You are such a light. You do the thing, you do the work, and you make the choice to spread your gifts. And the fact that you are now part of the Phoenix family is something that we are all grateful for. And I'm also grateful that me and you are now connected.
Yes, thank you. And, we'll be talking a lot more. Trust me.
God bless you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.